Welcome to ICMTU. I Can't Make This Up is a live show where people from different backgrounds come together to share true stories that have happened in their life. Big shout out to Prosper. It's a sneaker boutique located in Jersey City at 558 Newark Ave, Jersey City, New Jersey. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can find them on Instagram at Let Us Prosper, and their website is www.letusprosper.com. Welcome to another episode of I Can't Make This Up, the show about bringing people together from different backgrounds through true stories. I'm your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. I consider all my guests to be special when they're taking the time out of their day to be on an episode of I Can't Make This Up. Yeah. So guest, if you would, please introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? One, the only Mizzy Miles, cousin of AJ Dunk. You might have seen me as an accidental guest a few weeks back, but this time it's incidental. AJ, if possible, could you bring back the I Can't Make This Up beat? Bring that back for a couple seconds?
Okay,
I was feeling it.
That's why I have them on here.
Oh yeah, that's the intro. Now that's the intro. AJ Dunk calls me a few minutes before we go live, and he's like, "Yo, what's up? I just want to give you the rundown," which I respect. Take it seriously. This is it's what you do. But I'm like, you ain't got to give me no rundown. Like, I watch this show every other day. Like, I know how it runs through, man. Like, I'm not new to this. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's
okay. This story better be Katy Perry fireworks good. I'm checking in from Jersey City. Where are you checking in from, sir?
I'm checking in from Edison, New Jersey.
All right, Jersey. Hey, yeah, baby. I invite guests here to share true stories that have happened in their life. So my guest, Miles, is going to share a true story that has happened. While he's telling this story, feel free, hit that comment down there, that little comment section. Type all the comments you want to. Type. If you don't even know how to type, I want you to learn that when you finish this, you're going to be like, oh, I know how to type. Type that much and send it. Go ahead, send it. But if you have a question, there's a button down there that looks like this. You press that button and you submit your question. So if you want to say, hey, Miles, how are you going to be able to read your notes with them sunglasses on? You press that button right down there and submit your question. Do you pinky promise that this story is true?
Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
Pinky promise.
All right. Please share the story that you cannot make. Ooh. Oh.
I really got notes. So before I get into the story, it's important that I introduce everyone in the story I'll be talking about. So first is me and my very self, my own Mizzy Buckets. Nate Dogg, you got Colin, Jack, you got Blizz, friend Taylor, and my friend Kate. I went to school at Xavier University. Cincinnati, Ohio. It's 7 of us. So we all take 2 cars. Me and all the boys in one, Taylor and Kate's car. So we're in the car on the way to Kate's house. It's a really, really small car. Colin's driving. Liz is like, Colin, can I, care if I smoke in your car? I'd rather you didn't. Bliss just pulls a joint right out of his pocket, lights it up, park. But I'm just like this. And Bliss even reaches it to Colin. Like, you want something? Colin's just driving. Like, he's pissed off. I just asked you not to smoke in my car. You got everybody in my car. Like, what is going on? We ended up getting to her house 20 minutes later. We all get dressed, got our little outfit on, feeling good, taking little pics for the IG, you know what I'm saying? Feeling it. So, pull up to the bar or a club, whatever. Jack and Colin really, really drunk. The 5 of us head back to the house. The 2 of them stayed. 3 in the morning. And there's black and red lights flashing all over the house. It's Jack and Colin standing next to the car like this. And 3 cop cars all right in front of her house. These are Kate's parents. So they, you hear footsteps approaching her bedroom door. She gets out, sprints into her closet, and locks the door as her parents are coming in. And I'm like, have you ever, it's Sunday morning, and you got to go to church, and your parents come in to see if you're awake? You're just to see if they, maybe they'll let me slide. I'm knocked out. I did exactly that. I'm like this. So the police officers are checking the car, and they're like, dump out all these beers right now, immediately. They, stumble into the house. I did not leave the bedroom that night. So we get in the car and go to OU. Kate had friends that went to OU, so she was staying with friends on campus in a dorm room. Taylor, Nate, myself, Jack, and Bliz had to get to a hotel. So, what's the plan for tonight? I don't care what you guys do, but I need the keys to your car. So we pull up, we park the car in the garage, and we meet Kate. It's the crazy atmosphere I think of. Streets of college, police running around on horses, tens of thousands of people in the streets, dressed in Halloween costumes. Probably within 5 minutes, we lose Jack. He goes in some house, and we don't see him forever. 10 minutes later, same thing, goes into a house. I got the keys now, so I don't know what y'all do. And I promise you, I would have left them there had they not showed up at that motel. We get in the car, go back to the motel. Eventually, we all fall asleep. At 3 a.m., bang, bang, on the door. Jack falls into the doorway. The door opens on his face. 5 in the morning, bang, 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 bang. It's Colin. And we're like, bro, where have you been? It's 6 a.m. We're all wide awake because this motel is so disgusting. We have to wait for Kate to pick up Taylor, so we don't leave Taylor in the motel to leave. Bliz is like, Taylor, I can't do it. She's like, what do you mean? He's like, we gotta go. I can't sit in the lab for 3 hours back to Cincinnati. She said, I said, leave. Grabs his stuff, loads it in the car. And I'm looking at the guys, and I'm doing one of these again. But you better leave her here. Packed up our stuff, drove off. It's I can't believe they did that. My phone was blowing up. How did you guys leave her? What is wrong with you? I'm like, hey, I was out. I can't do nothing, bro.
Democracy.
You know how when you go on road trips, there's giant shopping centers, every store is in there, Nike, Adidas, whatever. And Colin pulls off the highway to go to it. A little tired driving, so I thought I'd stop. Bliz is did you guys know that if you steal something from a store, they are legally not allowed to leave the store and chase after you? We're bro, you can't do that. He's all right, follow me. Can I get a bag, please? So she brings a bag. He goes, no, a big bag. So she gives him this big bag. So he's walking around, everything. Shirt, drop, pants, drop. Bag is full. This dude walked right out that front door, and the alarms went off, and the 3 of us are just sitting there. We walk out behind. He throws all those clothes in the trunk. We get in the car, and we get back to campus in 45 minutes. And that's the story that I cannot make up. Notes complete. You ever have friends, if you see out, but like you would never invite them over your house for dinner, like never. Like that was those friends.
Who is the one whose house you stayed at?
That was Kate.
That was Kate. Who was the one that was left in the motel?
That was Taylor. I mean, you could put the clues together on why she's not my friend anymore. Mind you, we're freshmen in high school, so if I was ever with a female friend, I would never leave her behind in such circumstances. I was adolescent, immature, so just want to let that out. I'm not that type of person, even though I did those actions. I probably would have started crying if they had left me. I'm not even playing. I would have cried too.
I don't like to stereotype, but I also like to be right. Kate is whose house it was? I guess they're white.
Kate is black. Her parents were white. She was adopted. Yeah.
Okay, makes a little bit more sense. Makes more sense now. Okay, because I was about to say, ain't no black parents gonna let that shit happen outside their house. No way. Not at all.
When I saw those lights and I saw her parents like approaching the room, my body like froze. Like I was frozen because I'm like, if these were my parents right now, like I would not see tomorrow. No way. Ain't no way.
How long was Kate in the closet?
Man.
How long did you hang in the store before leaving?
So, probably not longer than 5 seconds after him.
How would you like to be remembered?
Don't remember me by my college days. Remember me now. Calm, humble, handsome young man. Just wanted to do great in the world.
Did you tell the story to your mama and dad before tonight?
Nah. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
If you believe this story, hit me with an all caps in the comments. In the comments, write all caps. If you do not believe this story, say 4 more years for your degree. Okay? Now, what have we learned today? We got an all caps from Wayne Thomas. Yes, we got an all caps from Mizzy. Make sure that if you in a group of people, at least one person stays sober. And that's going to be the voice of reason. Okay? That's what we learned today. My name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. And from there, you got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all located at ajdunk.com. Looking to send me a message? The name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. Don't forget, laughter's always in style. And let them know, ma.